my name is Salma Nadeem and my presentation is on X-ray binary star systems. So what is an X-ray binary? They are binary stars that emit X-rays. X-ray binary star systems are when two stars rotate around each other, and they're typically made out of white dwarfs, neutron stars, or black holes, and the other star is a normal one that rotates around the collapsed star. So they were first discovered in 1962 using the Scorpius X1 telescope. It took them a while to realize that they needed to use telescopes that can detect X-rays, because you can see X-ray binary star systems like from the normal eye, but on telescopes you can't really see them because they emit, X-ray radiation. So why are they important? X-ray binary stars are important because they are some of the brightest stars in the galaxy. A normal binary star is just two stars rotating around one large unit of mass. However, when one of the stars is collapsed and it becomes into like a white dwarf or a black hole, then there's enough space for matter to transfer from the biggest star and produce X-rays. The matter can transfer because the gravity from the collapsed star is much stronger than the other star. So with the discovery of X-ray binaries came the discovery and confirmation that black holes do exist. There's tons of black holes, X-ray binary systems in the galaxy with black holes in them, and it confused a lot of astronomers because it was confusing why there were these stars orbiting around nothingness and we didn't know what that nothing was. And then finally, when they discovered what X-ray binaries are, they could confirm that they were black holes and that they existed. So the majority of the stars in this system exist in binary systems, and black holes form when one of these binary systems has a much larger star or mass than the other star, and then it tends to go faster and orbit faster around the other star, and this causes it to blow up much faster. And when I say faster, it's still millions of years it takes to orbit around. But it is still very unstable. So this means that the other star still orbits around the black hole, and this creates a very unstable orbit, and this is what creates a lot of friction and heat, and that's what causes the rays to really emit. We can't see black holes with your eye. It's just a hole of nothingness. They just suck things in, and they're like basically nothing. We know. So there's three types of X-ray binary star systems. There's more popular, the ones that there are more of are the low mass and high mass ones, and then there's also intermediate mass binary stars. Low mass X-ray binary stars radiate almost all of their X-rays, and that's why they're usually the brightest, and it's because they're more stable. They have a much lower mass. This mass that they're orbiting around is way slower, so it's way more stable. And then the higher mass X-ray binary, the other component is typically a way more massive star. Like, for example, it could be a blue supergiant or like a red nova star, and they transfer matter using stellar winds. So a little fun fact, there are about a total of 500 X-ray binaries in the solar system. So low mass X-ray binaries have a much lower and slower process of transferring matter, and it is harder to figure out how these are formed, but they do still emit X-rays in short bursts and have a lower spectrum of rays. So higher mass binary stars are produced when two huge masses orbit around each other until the more massive one explodes and leaves behind a neutron star or a black hole. Then a disk is formed around the planet, and this heats up because of the friction and causes the X-ray emissions. So with high mass, the major thing that's different is that they create a boundary layer, which heats up to over 1 million degrees, and this is where the astronomers and most scientists think that the X-rays come from, because of all that heat and friction that gets passed between the collapsed star and the major orbital star. So what else have we been able to use X-ray binaries for? The discovery of X-ray binaries helped astronomers understand a lot more about mass assertion and jet formation. And they have also been able to research black holes more, like I said earlier, and they were able to learn about the relationships between low mass and high mass binaries, and the relationship between the collapsed stars and the other stars orbiting around these solar systems. And then I have my citations. So thank you so much.